the whole world around you begins to scream. Hey guys, my name is Dice Rowan, and welcome back to the final episode 4, chapter 4, whatever, of Stories Untold. This is where we get a conclusion, an ending. I've heard there are a few different endings, so I guess we'll see what I will get. And then maybe I'll try to go after the other ones. I don't know, it depends. But, above all else, maybe we'll get some answers. Or maybe not, I don't know, game developers like to fuck with you, so hey, why not?
I think that's enough of that for now.
What? I was busy joking, what are you doing?
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
That depends on what you mean.
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room. This place must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. I'll try and get you out of here eventually.
Okay, so I'm in a hospital. Clearly. Shit, now there's 2 cameras pointed at me.
Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
Yeah, I have some questions. Actually, like a lot of questions.
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready? Just
No,
record
but it's never
the
stopped me
tape in
before.
front of you when you're ready.
Okay.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in the room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma.
That makes
following
sense.
his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind. It's like a conscious black box. It can show
Sue
you
again.
things. Look into it.
Here we go again. And we're back here. What?
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily,
In Greenland.
encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Oh, turn it on first. Good idea. Right? I mean, the coma thing, that makes sense, I guess. What was the accident? Was all this made up? Because I don't know if I believe that.
This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. We gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James.
I did.
Gotta see this. This is 20F.
Report. Oh. So it was a car accident? Head-on collision? Near head-on collision? It's a touch difficult to read. All right. So what am I supposed to do? Right, well. That's a thing, I guess. I was just trying to see if I could zoom in on this shit, which I probably could if I just... Something about an empty whiskey bottle in the passenger seat. My passenger seat? Well... Okay. I think I did that slightly wrong also, so I don't... I'm just typing in what is circled currently, so... At least to the best of my ability. Okay. So I guess that was right.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices.
Which voices?
You have to face it, James. Finally.
It's not like it at all. I've worked with Officer Henry
Hey.
for 6 years and not
That's
once
right, you're
have
still
we
there.
talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him, this Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
Hello? Oh, well. As... Which doesn't make sense. No shit. No shit, it doesn't make sense. You step out into the hospital ward only. It seems abandoned. Okay. Is this not where I just was? Like, just a hot second ago. All of your episodes were recorded to tape. This is the 4th. How meta. Okay. Yes, I guess so. Time to leave. Nope, alright. Oh, I do so love abandoned hospitals. Outlast flashbacks. Okay. Hello? Okay, don't suppose I can open any of these? No? Okay, cool. Yep. Keys from the table, they weigh heavy in your hand. Cool. No need for this then, I guess. That way? Or this way? Since this says exit. Okay. Or not, that's cool too. Yes. The only video they have, some horror compilation. Trash. Well, judgmental. Yay. Got a glimpse of the room, you guess that's why there's no details here. Oh, so I'm like in a memory? My own memory? This waiting area is dark, but you feel the presence repenting. Alright. Breathes on your neck, standing over you. Oh, no thank you. Feel dread in the pit of your stomach. No thank you. As I guess I'll go in here. Towards the light, maybe, if I can. How? Yep. Well, if that doesn't look familiar.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules.
So this part was me remembering being brought into the hospital and revived. Or attempted to be revived.
Come on.
Should I be doing something? Now wait a minute, what was that you... Hold on. I'm supposed to do this? Am I supposed to revive myself here? What am I supposed to do? Say it again.
Can we get this on the screen, please?
Oh, screen. Okay. Now what? Oh, okay, whoa. Oh, right, X-ray. Yeah.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
100 joules. Joules! Oop, that's a little too much. Let's just tone it down just a little bit. Cool. And what? Some about 10? And maybe we don't need that.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
10. Oh, this is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Clear.
Yep.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
Okay.
200 joules.
I'm getting it to 200.
10. Let's
Hold
go.
your pants. Didn't know I had to interact to save my own life here. Oops. Yay!
Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360. Charge.
Flashbacks. 360. Fucking hell. That's over 9,000. I'm hurrying. It's only so fast I can go, man.
Clear. Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away.
Oh, yay.
Where
X-ray.
are we with that X-ray?
Yeah.
Going now, please.
X-ray, right, okay, so here, no, yes, maybe, I don't know, where, who, what.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation.
Ooh, wait,
Switch on the
ooh.
drill, please.
Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute, is my...
The drill,
No, I'm sitting here.
please.
So... Oh god. Okay.
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. You need to
Oh, hell no.
relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
No, hell no. Ew. We're back here. Hello. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Of course. Leave. You push the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner up across the main hall wall. Half finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Go upstairs. As much as you'd love to, you promised you'd stay downstairs with the party. Read banner. Omnibus, James. Finally not a family disappointment. Well, alrighty then. Look around. Freaking spill it. Same as ever. Stairs, door to the living room, and door to the kitchen. Go to living room, since I can't go upstairs. You shuffle past people to get back to the living room. Yeah, so I was in the living room. Alright, fine. Go to kitchen? Maybe? Go to kitchen. Whoops. It's probably because I misspelled it, excuse me. Go to kitchen. Leave and go to kitchen. Okay, go to kitchen. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Talk to Jennifer now? She's too far away, and the room is too loud. Yes, I'm going to stand all the way over here and shout at my sister. Okay, fine. We're going to go to... I said go to Jennifer. You push through apologizing over and over to get to Jennifer. Yes, and you hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you are enjoying the party. Yes. You tell her it's great even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Get Jennifer a drink. You pour Jen a drink and one for yourself too. But I already had one. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Yes? You tell her yes, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not fuck up so much. She's going to miss you and you're going to miss her. She walks away. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding, and smiling at the approving faces. There is so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. But you already had, like, what? This is maybe the third? Shit. Drink. You pour down another drink. Anything to move the night along. When in doubt, just look fucking around. The room is full. There's a utility room and writing on the wall. Read. Writing. Is the writing on the wall in the utility room? Bloody hell. Go to utility. Utility room, I guess. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys. Ceiling to floor racks. A collector. Although he does actually drink them too. There is a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. This could only be good. Look at bottle. I guess. It's a gift from Dad, I think. There's a card next to it. Read card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room around about you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. I guess. Drink whiskey. You take a swig. It's probably the best and strongest you've tasted ever. Just, wow. Leave room. You head back into the kitchen clutching your new best friend. Great. You stumble out of the utility room back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Read writing on wall. Guess we'll never know what it says. Talk to Dad. He tells you he is proud of you and to go easy tonight. Early flight tomorrow. Right. Somehow I doubt that's what's gonna happen. Given. Leave. You go back to the hallway, yes. A few bumps and laughs along on the way through, you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. She's staring straight at you, no one else notices. Stupid fucking question, but here we go. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Okay. 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 So I guess that was her then. Great.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I
Jennifer was the one to die.
just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I'm so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Yeah. You are standing in the hallway. Something had stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. No. Sure. Don't drive Jennifer home. No point till you find those car keys. Okay. You'd love to call it a night, but Jen is waiting patiently. Okay, well, where are the fucking car keys? Jen, where are the car keys? Better yet, take the car keys from me. That would be great. And then the kitchen. Go to living room. You're sure your keys are in the living room? The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on their chairs, having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Look for keys, I guess. I know, that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, sure, Mom doesn't count. Tears immediately start to appear in her eyes. My son off to America. So not from America, I guess. Oh, that makes sense. She gives you a hug. Hug. No. Okay. Leave. Empty-handed, you head back out until, yes. Bottle of whiskey in hand, but no car keys. The kitchen is busy. Way too many people crammed in here, but I guess this is where the food and drink are at. The guests are like a set of vultures, picking at the roast on the kitchen counter. Your dad is locking up the utility room. Dad tells you to take your sister home, but to go slow since you've had a few drinks already. Dude. For keys. I know! I'm trying to look for the keys, god damn it. Jen points to the living room. Okay. Go to living room then, and I guess if she's got a coat, I must have a coat, right? Right. Probably will look around then. Coffee table, drink cabinet, one of the chairs is overflowing with stuff. Okay. Look at jackets. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha! Car keys in the pocket. You grab both. That only took about half an hour, so, moving along. leave. Keys in hand, you head back into the hall. This could only go well. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning and no one else is in any fit state to drive. Bullshit, I'm not either. You can handle it though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? No. Okay, fine. Fucking leave then. You open the front door and walk out into the freezing night. The cold air hits you, and you are glad you have your jacket with you. There is a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits in front of the house. Okay, go to car, I guess. You fumble with the car handle confused until Jen tells you to maybe use a key in your hand, Use keys. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. And listen, this is just as much my fault as anybody else's, given. But Jen should know that it's not a safe idea to get in the car with someone who doesn't even know to use the fucking keys first. Also, Dad's not a big help either. The car is freezing as you fumble around with your seatbelt. Your sister opens up the car glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. Fuck it. Look at note. Look at bird. No, look at note. Thank you. The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi son, hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get power and lights on. Also found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy." Flashbacks. The car is freezing. Yes, I know. So that was for when I was to come back. Didn't get that far. Burger on. You try to turn the ignition with sheer will. Takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. Great. Car on. Turn the key in the ignition and the car roars to life. Drive. The car squeals, but stays stationary. Jen suggests releasing the brake, giving you a wide-eyed stare. Again, get out of the car, Jen. Okay. Release. Brake. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. Now drive. You put the car in gear and pull out the driveway like a first-time driver at U-Haul. I am driving very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You don't remember. Right. Turn right. You don't want to, but you had better ask Jen for directions. Ask Jen. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. Great. Turn left then. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Right. Confident that you are on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Then slow the fuck down. That's not what really happened, though, is it?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you, "Crazy sister, strange." There's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. Fucking turn. You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside. Shit, the whole world around you begins to scream. That went well.
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, her parents, herself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
You wake up in the car, your world is upside down, your seatbelt struggles against gravity trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole into the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engine. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of there. Well, get Jen. You can't move the wreckage from around her. It would be too dangerous. Save yourself. Okay, leave car. Fine, remove seatbelt. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump on the roof of the car. Get out of car. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest, your head is throbbing. A blue car has smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing, holding your whiskey and your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. The car? My car. Other blue car or yours? Go to blue car? Storage jammed. You don't have time for messing around like this, James. Brew whiskey. Wiki. What? You can't just toss this away without thinking. They will find it and they will come to you. Brew whiskey at blue car. Fucking, I don't know. Are you serious? With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the thrill of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and you toss the incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. Shit. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site. In the darkness behind them, an army of people all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Look at figure. The silhouette is a police officer and in uniform. He beckons you to approach. Go to officer. As you approach the man, the pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember, it was all your fault.
Okay. Just headbutted by an orb here.
I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself.
Well, he did.
Planting
Or I did.
confidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James.
Say what?
Say it. Tell them.
I guess I go this way? Like I have a choice?
Listen to yourself.
Oh god, that's not at all creepy.
It has to end, James.
Wow.
Do you not understand?
I don't think there's a way out. Locked. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I don't think there's a way out of this, really.
Episode you're having must come to an end. Make it stop. Make it stop. Do you remember?
Well, shit, I guess I'm not going in there.
Stop the session, Mr. Asian.
Stop the session. Okay.
to where we started.
Under stress? No! Why would you do that? Okay.
Put an end to this nightmare.
Oh, I wasn't hitting the right button. Oh. Again, another 10 minutes wasted.
I think we've made progress today, Mr. Haitian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect it'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Is that a good ending or a bad ending? The fuck happened? So was it actually all in my head and this didn't really happen? Is that why the doctor isn't going to be telling the police or isn't worried about this being like a real crime thing or what? Well, I guess that was one ending. I have no idea if that was like a good ending or a bad ending or... Are there other endings? I don't know. Well, now it's changed. So this was all kind of some comatose guy's figments of his imagination, so to speak, in trying to come out of the coma and remember what he had done. Well, I guess that's it. I guess that was James Asian's way of trying to convey what had happened through these stories, which I guess he kind of took from the Stories Untold trash horror compilation, I guess. Because you could see little bits and pieces from each of these sections in the last part. And I guess he confessed. But, you know, nothing's really going to be done to him as of currently, because he's still, I would imagine, severely physically fucked up. I like that. That was fun. It was able to keep a very tense atmosphere despite the fact that you really didn't see any monsters. There really were no monsters. You didn't see any people, which is what's commonly used to try to get a scare out of the audience. But here it was all first-person atmospheric kind of thing, and I can always appreciate that. Also, the whole 80s vibe helps. So again, I guess there are different ways to kind of interpret this. Let me know what your interpretation of this is in the comments down below. Also, let me know if there's a different ending. I thought there were other endings, but I don't know. And also in the comments down below, give me recommendations for other games you would like to see me do Let's Plays of. I already have a few on my list that I plan on going to next, so don't worry if you've already mentioned something. I do have it on my list. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like to let me know. Also, don't forget to share this video to help the channel grow, and subscribe for more videos of other games like this. See you later.